YouTube. You've got Sleepwreck here. I am a performer of live, improvised, down-tempo electronic music. And I've had a lot of people express curiosity to me about how the sounds are actually being made and sequenced and everything. A lot of people will mistake it for DJing, but I'm not actually DJing, I'm performing live. Recording clips on the fly, rearranging them, and then, triggering samples, working effects. And yeah, it's all pretty off the cuff and a lot of fun. So yeah, I've got this template here that I use to play with, and I just wanted to walk you through it and show you kind of what's what. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of groups here. These are all individual tracks for individual instruments. So we'll open up the drum track here, the drum group, and you'll see we've got a bunch of kick snare patterns, some hat patterns, different percussion patterns. We've got some kind of glitched out weird sounds. Basically, these are all designed to sort of be interchangeable with each other. Any of the kicks work with any of the glitches, work with any of the percussion, work with any of the hats, kind of thing. So we'll just pick a couple at random here. Yeah, so that's the drums. That's basically how that's working. We'll pop the bass channel open here, and you see we've got a bunch of tracks with different bass synths in them. So for instance, this one, pretty raunchy, pretty chunky, pretty rough sounding. This one's a little cleaner. Sounds good with an arpeggiator on it. This one's got a nice filter opening up. It's very deep. I like this one. So we'll close up that bass channel. We'll pop open the pads here. Got a bunch of different pads, for instance. It's kind of nice and warm. This one's a little pretty bright sounding. So we'll close that up. I've got some lead synths here. A couple of these are just some of the built-in sounds from the Ableton Live library that I just happen to like. So I like that one. We've got a piano sound here. This kind of arpeggiated thing. Yeah, those are all fun. And then we've got a bunch of just kind of random samples, some nature sounds like birds singing, and some books on tape with different effects on them.
It's what we pay attention to. For example, on Proposition 13, homeowners in public.
That can be pretty fun, pretty weird sounding. And then I've got a channel for guitar here, you see. We'll record enable that, and you'll hear we've got, see those knobs moving down there. We've got some different effects on those. Oops, there we go, distortion. So yeah. Basically that. Those feed into a looper so they can be looped. And then the vocal channel has pretty similar effects. We've got some reverb, and some delay, some delay. Yeah, everybody likes delay. And then after that, we've got a sidechain trigger. That's basically just a signal triggering a sidechain compressor to kind of get things pumping on the backbeat. All of these channels feed into this router channel, which is basically just an empty audio track, which the effects tracks listen to. Here's my effects, master effects rig. So yeah, I've got a bunch of different kind of glitched out effects here. I've got a bandpass filter, a low pass, high pass filter. So I'll play this these drums again. Where are those going? Okay, so I can show you how some of these different effects work. First of all, I've got this nice swoosh. one's pretty fun. This is a combined low-pass, high-pass filter, so you go down on it and it low passes. You go up on it and it high passes. So we'll have a listen to that. So that one's pretty cool. And then I've got a whole bunch of different kind of glitched out sort of effects here. So we've controlled the depth with this little guy. So that's one of those, and then we'll change which one's going through. This second one is sort of a weird phasery thing. So that's pretty fun. That's on channel A, and then channel B that we can switch to with a crossfader has essentially the same effects, but then you can use the crossfader to get really sharp cuts between the clean signal and the affected signal, which can be really cool, especially with glitchy sounding stuff. This last thing is just a spare track. I've got a couple of send effects that I'm still kind of working on. So yeah, that's basically how the whole thing works. There's a lot of little details, you know, different filters here and there, but yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm having tons and tons of fun with it, and it's sounding, you know, there's some really cool sounds coming out. And I'd love to get into more detail with how this thing works with you guys. I'll probably be posting some more videos as time goes on, and hopefully share some of my music with you as well. So once again, my name is Sleepwreck. Thank you for listening, and I will see you around.